Hey guys, what's up? Here we go again. We are off to a little competition we've got going at the local pub tonight. The last match day vlog I did on the channel went really well. A lot of you said that you really liked it, so why not do it again? It's only a friendly one. It's similar to the last one. I don't think the standard's going to be particularly great, but rather than me chat too much about it now for you, we'll get straight into it. I believe it's going to be a straight knockout tonight, so could be one game and home. It's 5:01, but let's see how we get on. All right. So due to restrictions, we were limited to a maximum of 16 to play in the competition. As with last week, we were a few short, so I actually received a bye in the first round. So I started in the second round against Toby, who I played last week. The format was slightly different because obviously it was straight knockout. We wanted to make sure everyone had plenty of game time. So we were playing 5:01 and we were doing the first to 5 legs. So quite long format. So even if you got knocked out in the first round, you had a good time on the board. I opened up here quite strongly. My first throw of the day was 100. So here I need 90, I hit the single 5, which leaves me 85 left, and then I just missed the tops. Come back, hit the double 10 with the first dart. Scoring strongly again, hitting a ton 40. Toby played better this week than he did last week. He was much less nervous. So there I need 82 for the leg, so hit the 25, leaving 17 and tops. My doubles are going in quite well at this point, so at this point I'm 2 out of 3. Here I need a 1-3-2. I hit the bullseye with the first dart, then hit the 25. Tried to square it off and I hit the big 3 instead of the 17. So that leaves me 54 when I come back. Toby hits a tidy 60, but I should still have plenty of time here to just mop up that 54. And hit the single 14 and then straight in the tops. So I'm 3 out of 4 on the doubles at this stage. Again, my scoring was pretty consistent throughout. They're just popping another ton there. Toby's scoring did get better. He hit a 1-2-5 here. He hit a few tons, 80s, that sort of score along the way as well. So he did play better this week. So I set up there for 88 to win the leg there, and I took it out in 2 darts. So at this stage, I'm 4 out of 5 on the doubles. And then this is a shot for 99 checkout to keep that impressive double hitting going. And as you see there, I've just missed the double 18. I was still some way away in front of Toby here, so I knew I just had to come back and mop up the 36 for the 5-0 win. Came inside the 18s, switch across, a couple at double 9 and eventually hit. And I won that one 5-0. So the reason there's not so much atmosphere in the background of some of these is the jukebox was on and I don't want to get pinged by YouTube for copyright for playing songs in the background. So you will hear the odd bit of atmosphere, but the rest of the time I've had to mute what was going on in the room at the time. So this game here is against Avery. If you watched last week's vlog, you will have seen him miss a 170 checkout by hitting the 25 instead of the ball. So he is a much improved local player, but then you see me just winning the first leg there. And my scoring is still pretty good. 96s, 97s and tons. And Avery's got a really nice throw, so just showing here a bit of the scoring he's capable of too. And throughout this game I was hitting, well throughout the night in fact, I was hitting the treble 19s quite well. That final treble 19 there set up a shot for tops and I take that out in 2. So my doubles were pretty good throughout the night, to be honest with you. They kept going in really nicely. Avery joking around behind me there, but you see that didn't put off my focus. He wasn't saying anything out loud, he was just messing around because he knew we were recording. Hit another ton. And then you can see he's got a really nice smooth throw there, so he hits a ton here with really good grouping. I'm a little bit annoyed not for more there. A ton is fine, but that could have been a 140. And then here I've left 60. I've left 60 there and come inside on the first dart and then left outside double 10 on the third dart. And then I come back and I hit the double 5 first up. So only a couple of darts missed a double there. Avery's scoring was pretty good throughout, but he did miss a few doubles. And that's another shot there. I'm pretty disappointed not to get a 140, but at this sort of level, ton will certainly do the trick for me. And then Avery, who missed that bullseye shot last week for a 170, shows how good a player he is. Taking out 125 there for a leg. Great.
Hey, that's beautiful, mate.
So I've got to bounce straight back in and show that I'm not going to take that line down. So I get straight back into it. I'm throwing first next leg, hit him with a ton. So he's on a high, and then straight away he thinks, oh, I've got to claw back in this leg already. Now this shot was for 111 checkout. Always go this way because if I hit the single one going for the treble 20, I've still got 110, but just missed the double 16. Was able to come back, next throw and clean it up in 1 dart. And that's the sort of grouping again. That's probably the third time in this match that I should have had a 140 when I hit a ton, but like I say, at that standard I'm happy just to walk away with tons. And there did hit the 140. Some more nice scoring there from Avery, setting up his shot. But by this time I'd already whittled my way all the way down to Madhouse and nailed a double 1. So that put me through to the final where I played Josh, the guy who organised the night. He's been playing really well. He organises a lot of online competitions and is a much improved player. And again, I was just consistent on 100s, 97s, 96s, 93s. And then you see the first leg here, mop up, second dart, double top.
You know what? Form's temporary. Dart, mate.
So still plugging away, 100s, 60s, steady scores, and will get you a shot at the double the majority of the times you play in these sorts of competitions. So I was very happy to stay there. And that was a ton, and the way the second dart lands, frustrated not to get a 140, but take the tons. Now, anyone who watched last week, you will have seen this.
Now at 100, take out 100 to go 2-0 up. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Left myself the chance to do it again here.
Don't want to do it 2 weeks in a row.
And unbelievably, I managed to pull it off again. I said last week to the camera, that doesn't happen all the time. So for it to happen 2 weeks in a row, obviously I'm pretty chuffed with that. So maybe I've got a signature shot, who knows.
No. 2 weeks in a row I've done that. People on YouTube are going to be like,
But the important thing with any big checkout, any important checkout, is not get carried away with it and just keep on the roll for the next leg. And you can see there, kick off the next leg with a steady 100. This shot here had 97 left. Didn't hit the treble with the first 2 darts. The important thing was to set that one up to leave myself a nice finish. And then there it is, banging the double top straight away. So confident with what I was leaving and confident I could hit it when I came back. Again, by treble 19, cover shooting was quite good throughout the night, so no complaints there. Josh scored alright, he just didn't really string 2 good scores together. He was going ton, 22, ton, that sort of thing. So my steady scoring was able to just keep my nose in front throughout. And then when it came down to the doubles, I know that's where I'm a good player at this level. So I just kept plugging away. Obviously Josh here, he had a shot for 80, missed 2 at the double 10. I had 60 left when I came back to the board here, so I was making sure I didn't bust, threw too high, hit the tops, put me off a little bit, ended up chasing it round the board, and then Josh eventually chased round the doubles and gets himself on the board in the final with a madhouse. And again, no ton. I didn't think I hit a ton 80 all night, not that many ton 40s, but I was just hitting a lot of 100s, a lot of 97s, and happy enough with that sort of scoring. And now here I've got 104 left, already taken out 100 in the game. Hit the treble 19, hit the 7, leaves tops. I like that route because if I hit the 3 or the 7, I've still got an out shot. But there you go, straight in the treble 19, left myself a really good shot at tops, which have been hitting well all night. Bang, there you go, 2 ton checkouts in the game. This was my last chance for a 180 of the night. Slipped left. Would have liked to have had another 180 to show you, especially in 15 legs that I played across the night, that I won across the night. I'll be disappointed that I didn't hit one, but I hit so many tons and 97s and that sort of score that I've got no complaints. And there you go, finished it off with a double 5, and for the second week in a row I've won a competition, so that's 2 vlogs down, 2 wins. I must reinforce to you that that's not the best standard of darts in the world. In this evening's darts, I was the only Super League player that was attending, so there's a lot of sort of pub players who really enjoy their darts, just wanted to get out and have a throw, but for me all of it is good match practice, all of it is confidence inspiring for me. So there you go, we've got another win under our belt there. We'll see when the next one's going to be, but I seem to play really well in front of the camera with you guys, so I hope you enjoyed that one. If you have, let me know in the comments, leave a like, and if you haven't already, remember to subscribe, and we'll see you the next time on the Darts Class.